welcome back to another video. This is George, or Keegan if you don't know me, and thank you so much for clicking into my video. And I hope you guys share, subscribe, and click the like button. I really appreciate it. So today I'm gonna do my first American impressions. Like when I came, as you guys know, I came to America about 4.5 years ago, and I came from Kenya. And I mean, there's so many things that changed in my life. I had to like revolve everything around and kind of adapt to the environment that I was in, and it took me quite a while to do that, but I'm getting used to it. I'm actually still getting used to the different environment that I'm in right now. So yeah, so let's start with the first one. So food. So, as you know, Kenya, most of our food is organic, I think. Most of our food is healthy. Even, like, when I was in Kenya, nilikuwa nakula chipo. So, like, I used to eat alpha fries. And it never really, like, I never gained weight or anything. Or it never really made any difference to me because I just used to eat anything pretty much. But when I came here, man, I have to watch out. Like, I have to watch what I eat. I have to watch so much. I have to watch the calories and all that stuff. In Kenya, I really like, when I went to the store, I never really like paid attention to like when I'm buying anything, I just went and grabbed it. But here I have to look at the calories, how much sugar it has, how much protein it has. Like, it's so crazy the way the food works here. So basically, like, even going to the fast food restaurants, I have to go like once in a while, which I'm not really prone to it. Like, I don't eat in the fast food restaurants as much. But yeah, I do sometimes. I love Wendy's. I love the Baconator fries from Wendy's. Like, that's my favorite fries. But I have to do it once in a while because if I do it every day, it's gonna screw me up. So yeah, the kind of food that there's like a very big food difference from Kenya to here. Like, it's like a whole shift. So yeah. Another thing is how clean this place is. I mean, it's not like it's not 100%, but compared to Kenya, America is quite clean. I mean, I never knew, like in Kenya, me living in Kenya, I never knew that people wash roads. Like when I came here, like whenever I'm driving like in the middle of the night, you'll just see like random people washing the parking lots and like sweeping the parking lots, and I'm like, okay. In Kenya, we never really saw that. Like, as long as the road was good and nothing was hazardous, it was just a road. And you know, that was the difference that and then here, like, there are super big highways, the I-80s. We pay for toll. Kenya, we don't pay for toll. There's not even a toll road in Kenya. So like, basically any road is any road. Like, you use any road to go anywhere without having any cost. Literally, I live in South Bend, so from South Bend to Chicago is like 2 hours. And going there, to get there, I mean, there's I-94, which is like, there's two different roads. So like, getting there, if you want to get there quicker, you'd rather use the road that you have to pay. Or if you just want to take your time to get there, then you'll just use the I-94, which is free. But that, you'll get a lot of like trucks and all that stuff, so I mean, that was like a very big difference to me. Like, there's so many, like in Kenya, I never like experienced anything like that. So like, that was an adaptation that I had to kind of get used to. Clothing and all that stuff. So in Kenya, I was used to mutumba. I mean, I did mutumba in Kenya. I mean, who's or like, I wore clothes that were cheap. I never like, I don't know if it's just me. I liked it because even Mutumba were way prettier clothes than brand new clothes. I don't know, but now they're probably like brand new stores that like sell really good stuff. So here, Mutumba here is like a thrift store. So like, when you go to a thrift store, it's like it's just basically like Mutumba, it's used clothes. But sometimes you actually get really good stuff at the thrift store. And I have like a winter coat that I got at the thrift store like 3 years ago, and I still have it, and it's still beautiful. Like, people was like, where did you get that? I'm like, I got it at the thrift store. How much is it? $5. It's like, oh, it sounds like it's like $1,000 or something, but it's not. It's only $5. So yeah, that was another thing I had to adapt to. Even now, I still go to the thrift store once in a while. Like, when I'm looking for vintage stuff, actually you can get really good vintage stuff at the thrift store. So yeah. Music. Music here is like, so Kenyans, one thing I realized about Kenyans that live in the US is they tend to listen to home music a lot, and then when you go home they tend to listen to like worldwide music, which I think is a good thing. So for me, I do like I listen to a mixture of music. Like when I went to Kenya last year in November, I found like most of my friends were like listening to Nigerian music, and I was not clicking to it at all because I'm used to listening to my regular Kenyan music. But when I came back here, like all I listened to is the Nigerian music. Is that weird? Yeah, so that was that. And then another thing is church. So church in Kenya, unajua tunaimbanga, tunaruka, you know, we do all that fancy stuff. Here in the US, like, they're so reserved. I don't know if it's not in a bad way or anything, but like even to just clap in church, it's like it takes them a lot to do that. So that was another difference, because I'm used to dancing, singing happily, you know, going to mass, having so much fun, or going to a regular church, dancing, singing, and doing all that, like doing the fun stuff that we do in Kenya. But here, man, yeah, church is kind of different. It is. The next one is making new friends and missing my friends in Kenya. So here, when I first came to America, I was so lucky. I really got like good close friends really quick, but like most of them were not from Kenya, which is super weird because I was surrounded by like Rwandese, Nigerians most of the time. So like those are the people who I tended to like make friends with. But when I found Kenyans once in a while, I'd be like, hi, you know, I'd like, I've not seen a Kenyan here. But that is so weird because it's not big to be cultural or anything, but here around where I live, there's only how many? There's only 5 to 6 Kalenjin families, so it's very hard to like relate to other cultures for some reason. Like, so like even those Kalenjin families, I don't know all of them, but I just know that they are around, and like I have family members who are around me, so it's kind of. It's just a little bit different compared to like other states. Like when you go to DC is like 95% Kalenjin community. It's not to be tribalistic or anything. It's just that people, like what I've realized here, like the same language tend to like click together quicker than like other languages. But what I think should happen is like all of us should like mingle and click together. But we do that. We have Kenyan parties, we have like African parties where we meet people from all over Africa, and it's so beautiful and it's so nice. And there are churches that they are African churches, they are Kenyan churches. It's so different. And one thing I like about America is when there's like an African church, we all sing the songs that we sing in Africa, and it's so lovely. And I don't go to an African church, but like I went once and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's not the best for the last. It's the last one. Yeah. But the weather. Where I live, it snows quite a lot. There's a lot of snow. That is one thing I don't like about this place. Yeah, that is one thing I don't like about Southland. It snows a lot. And sometimes it snows for 5 months, sometimes it snows for 3 months, sometimes for 4 months. So the weather is basically bipolar. You never know when it's gonna be warm, when it's gonna be hot, when it's gonna be raining, when it's gonna be sunny. You never know. You never know how it comes, when it comes. No. We just know that we have winter season. Sometimes we have actually green Christmases where it doesn't snow. But most of the time, I love to have me a white Christmas. Like, it's always nice when it's snowing in the Christmas. But the last 2 years we've been having like green Christmases, which is not that fun. But last year it snowed in Halloween, which is super weird. But this year it's not gonna happen because even right now it's still like 75 degrees outside. It's not really like, I don't think it's gonna snow. I don't think it's gonna snow anytime soon. And I feel like, again, this is a thing that I feel like the North Pole is kind of melting out. I don't know, something like that. And like the global warming system is kind of messing everything around. I love snow. I just don't like driving in it. And that's what kind of makes it hard. But I mean, there's nothing we can do. We live in Indiana. Indiana snows. Unless you move out of here, which I can't wait to do. Anyway, so guys, that was like a chit chat about like my American first impressions. And I liked America when I came. It was a very big drastic change, culture shock, and all that stuff. I had to learn so many things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please click, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.